So on to stats and stuff from Pete Comeau, our comrade in arms at Phocuswright.
Good evening, Singapore and APAC region. I am pleased to share some key data and trends to help us map out what some of the tech requirements will be as we look ahead. For our third session of Stats and Stuff, I will once again share 5 charts in 5 minutes to give you a sense of some of the big technology trends that we see shaping the future of travel. We know that in at least the near to midterm post-pandemic, travelers want to have less interaction throughout their trips. Contactless technology has come a long way during this past year. People are more likely to be comfortable with biometrics now than in the past. Combine all that with digital identity, which has long been touted as a replacement for traditional travel documents like passports, and we could see increasingly be looking at a future of touchless trips. Health passports, COVID passports, digital vaccine records, those documents issued by an accredited healthcare organization that certifies that the person has had a test and is clear or has received a vaccine, also facilitate the contactless travel experience. What is critical is standardization and interoperability. With so many different apps and solutions being rolled out, it can be easy to get confused, and this might create frustration. Health and safety technologies have really accelerated in the past year too. Risk management, telemedicine, health monitoring apps all have taken off and will continue to flourish as travel providers and corporations look to make informed decisions. Data and real-time analysis play a key role here, as the focus will be on the well-being of the traveler. Whether that's a tracking app that allows for contact tracing or tools that assess health and safety risks to make a boarding decision, technology will be center stage for travelers, employers, and travel providers alike. Across the travel spectrum, companies have realized that digitization has to be core to their business, and they have accelerated their efforts and invested in these initiatives. There was already a big focus on user experience, and traveler-facing initiatives were top of mind for many, but this pandemic will also have an outsized effect on back-end and infrastructure investment necessary to meet customer expectations too. Cloud computing, security, API interoperability, and open source initiatives are likely to flourish. We've been hearing about how AI is going to transform the travel industry for a long time, but the reality has failed to match the rhetoric. There has been talk of AI replacing humans, but the reality is that we have to mesh the AI with the human touch for success. The pandemic can be a catalyst for the industry to start using AI in a way that is practical in terms of use cases. For example, chatbots, which have been the poster child of AI, still need humans so that when needed, there can be a smooth transition from AI to human and the service experience for the user is seamless. Or consider managing passenger flows to ensure adequate distancing, which still requires human oversight. So AI will continue to be a technology with the potential to transform travel, and we will hear a lot more about it for years to come. Blockchain. Who hasn't heard that term yet? I doubt it's an unknown to anyone at this point. At the heart of this, we are talking about decentralized computing. This technology has the ability to help solve many of travel's thorniest problems: security, identity, payments, settlement, privacy. Decentralized computing has been gaining ground and trust. And there's two key developments: decentralized finance, or DeFi, which has the potential to transform money flows within the industry, and DApps, which are apps that run from a decentralized system, making them more secure and scalable. So in summary, the future will be more contactless, healthier, and safer, and increasingly more digital, and the technologies that facilitate these trends will be critical. And we should also expect to hear more about AI and blockchain and see real benefits from these technologies, which will increase efficiency and remove friction.